figure out how the table is going to be set up. Greetings. How is everybody doing? This is going to be a live read. So I have some messages that I have written down. So before we even pull cards, that's a whole message within itself. My title probably sounds crazy, but I was guided to use that. So yeah, greetings everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, depending on where you guys are in the world. Greetings. Hey. Trying to get this angle. You guys know how I am about my angles and stuff, trying to get it right and get it tight. All right, so thank you, Gabrielle. I appreciate it. What's up, Black Star? What's up, sis? All right, so I just wanted to share the messages that I do have written down before I pull any cards. Just kind of discuss some stuff that I had witnessed and noticed for the past couple of days and stuff. So I'm going to share those messages with you guys, and then we'll go ahead and pull cards. But before we do, I just always like to make sure we got the vibes right, make sure that Divine Spirit, you know, is around, which Divine Spirit, our angels and guardians are always around. I just send double reinforcement and protection to surround us during this message, and that those that are supposed to hear this message will hear it, whether they're present during this live or, you know, timeless, whenever they are meant to receive this message or hear this video or see this video, that they receive it when they're supposed to, and that they hear it in the way in which the Most High God wants them to receive it and hear it. May this message bring peace and clarity in the mind and the heart, peace in the heart and joy reinstilled. I also ask that wherever we are at this time, that our angels and our guides protect us and surround us double time, closing any type of illegal surveillances, spiritual surveillances, any remote viewing from any dark forces or anyone that has ill will and ill intentions, anything that is open illegally in the spirit realm or around us in our space. I ask that our angels and our guides, the high council, shut down these portals and dimensions and surveillance is opened, okay? And to surround us with our home, with peace and love, whether we're driving while we're hearing this message, whether we're walking, to protect our surroundings, our spaces, our environments. All right, amen and ashe. Thank you to my angels. Thank you to my ancestors. I thank you, Most High God. And we're going to get into this reading. All right, so the messages that I have here. So I've been noticing a lot of names. Like Spirit keeps bringing certain names to me. So some of these names might be relevant to some of you, okay? So the name Harris stood out to me. The name Nelson stood out to me. And it was ironic because, like, I was going somewhere. It was the other night. And there was, like, all these street names. And the street names were, like, people names. And Prince, his energy is, like, always around. And I seen a street name, Nelson, and it stood out to me. And I kept note of it. And then not even, like, a minute later in the radio, Prince came on the radio. So I thought that was weird. So it could be something with Prince that resonates with some of you guys as well. But the name Nelson stood out to me. The name Timothy came up 3 times in one night. So Timothy could resonate with someone. Vincent, Paul, Phyllis. Something with Phyllis Hyman has been coming up a lot too. So that might resonate with you also. The name Thompson came up 3 times in one night. So those names might be relevant to you. Beverly also stood out to me. That's a name that often comes to me. Anna always comes to me. What's another one? Ruth. What what is another one? I just lost it. It will come back to me. It's a female name and it starts with I think it's a R. It's not Ruth. What is it? It's not Rachel. It will come to me. I think it's a biblical name. Also, biblical names, pay attention to those as well. I had a whole section on that. I don't even know what I did with that notebook. I have like so many different notebooks and I don't know what I be doing with my stuff. Um, where is it? I cannot remember. Oh, maybe this is it. Biblical names. I've been seeing those a lot. So like Ezekiel's, Elijah's, Matthew's. That name has been coming up a lot too. Um, what's another name that I've been seeing a lot? Just biblical names. They keep coming. Pay attention to that. If you feel led to, look up what those people in the Bible represent, and that might give you further clarity. Um, Animals. There's a lot of animal totems too. A lot of animal totems. And I'm not trying to be corny with the whole lions, tigers, and bears, but literally, um, grizzly bears have been coming to me a lot. Panda bears can also fit into that as well because I've been seeing pandas a lot. But bears, grizzly bears, tigers, lions, like something about those specific animals really stand out, especially if you've been having dreams about them and stuff like that. Those stand out to me. So those specific animals could represent something on your journey. And when I think of the Wizard of Oz, for some reason, I don't know why I keep seeing, and this is weird. I keep seeing the 7-day burner candles, the road opener candle. If you look at the road opener candle, it kind of looks like it's like a man and a woman holding hands, and then you see like the little pathway or whatever. I don't know why that makes me think of the Wizard of Oz. Like it's like I don't know, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So something with road opening, pathways opening up. I don't know. That's what I get from that. But you guys can maybe, there's different ways that you can decode the Wizard of Oz. But when I'm seeing it right at this time in my life, it's making me think of a road opener. So if that stands out to you, dragon spirits as well, lots of birds, a lot of oceanic, um, the ocean realm, the animals of the oceans like whales, and I'll get into that as well when it comes to a dream that I recently had, which will go into the babies. So a lot of stuff with babies have been coming up. I've been having dreams about babies a lot. People close to me, I'm having dreams about babies. It's just like this energy of babies everywhere, right? Babies coming in. Babies come in babies, people have babies every day. It's nothing new, right? Um, but as you know, like when spirit brings something up to you, it's for a reason, and everybody has their time and their season. Some of you guys, this will be literally that you will have children. For those of you, it's something miraculous surrounding it. I had a whole post, and I forgot to post it here on YouTube, but I posted it on Instagram about a dream that I had Friday night. Is it Friday night? Yeah, I think it was Friday night. I had this dream where I was like in the ocean, in the pits of the ocean, like at the bottom of it. And I was like, it was different scenes in the dream. From what I remember, it was a lot of different little fishes or whatever, like floating around. And then at one part in the dream, I kind of swam up to like above the water, and I was like kind of, how you float in a pool or whatever. So my head was above the water, and then I had seen these sharks, and the shark had ate up a whole family. It was like a man and a woman, and it looked like a little girl, and he swallowed the family up, and I was like freaked out by that. And somehow I swam to another part of the ocean, and it switched to another part of the dream. And spirit, when I didn't really pay attention to the dream, like I remembered it, but it wasn't something that I was like, oh, I gotta write about it or something to decode. For some reason it completely slipped my mind. And so I was laying down and I was watching something on YouTube, and a woman had mentioned something about fishes or something like that, and I was like, oh, it made me think of my dream. And I immediately started downloading all this stuff about what that dream meant. So for some of you, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, I'll remember to post it here on my community posts what I channel, but just paraphrasing that basically, because it's an old saying, when people dream of fish, it means pregnancy. Especially like when an elder, like a grandmother or something like that, has a dream of fish, it means someone around them or close to them or someone in their family is going to have a baby or something like that. So I knew it was associated to fertility at that point when I heard someone say it's blah 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 something fishes, and it just clicked, and I wrote it down. And spirit was saying that there's going to be births, especially for those that are in like a place where they feel like it's impossible right now. Hey sis, where they feel like it's impossible right now, or they feel like fertility, they're having fertility issues, or they have before where it was just not easy for them to have babies or get pregnant, or doctors telling them stuff like, it's a slim to none, blah blah blah, it's going to be this you have to go through and all of that, those types of discouraging messages, right? Or having miscarriages, unfortunately, or having lost a child at some point in their life. So for those, I feel like spirit is trying to encourage those that have had those types of unfortunate health, situations or outcomes when it comes to childbirth, or their lover having those issues with fertility as well, because this can also be on the other side of things. But spirit is blessing those that have had those issues with children. And I was picking up specifically of a female child, mainly in the dream. Does that mean that you won't have boys? No, that doesn't mean that. But for some of you specifically, that might mean something to somebody. Um, but yeah, don't get discouraged by what it looks like. And for some, it's just a matter of, well, I don't even know if I'm ever going to have kids because of my age. I have not gotten married yet, or I haven't met anyone, blah blah blah. And also feeling hopeless when it comes to love, or kind of feeling discouraged when it comes to having a healthy relationship. um yeah, same here, sis. I had somebody in my family tell me to have a baby with my gay friend, because basically it's like she's looking at it like, you getting old, ain't no hope for you, might as well just have a baby with your gay friend. And I was like, damn, that's how you see it? Like, shit, it's horrible. But no, there's women that are having healthy babies and healthy themselves at 50, 40, some even 60 years old. So, I'm not trying to hear that. But anyways, so that was a message for somebody out there. And um, another interesting topic that's been coming up a lot too is that um, there's two masculine energies around, and for some of you that are masculines yourself, it could be two feminine energies. And this is a message that's been coming up. I've heard it a few times, so I've taken heed to it. So when it comes to love, because like in the Christian community, like when they like little prophetic words and stuff that the little Christian channels do, um, they have this thing called where they say like God will send you a mate, and if that person does not, because we all have free will at the end of the day. So if the person chooses with their free will not to listen to divine spirit, listen to the angels or whatever, divine guidance, telling them to, align themselves with someone, and they choose to go on a completely different path, whether it's choose another mate, whether it's choosing to just not, you know, pursue love at all, God will send someone that is better than that. So there's no loss. I forgot how they word it, how they like what they call it. But anyway, that message has been coming up a lot lately. And the message is that for some of you, there is someone that you are supposed to be with. For majority, it is two masculine energies, Spirit is saying. Um, I'm Blackfoot too. That's interesting, Dara. In my Blackfoot culture, sometimes the medicine women are single because their power is too strong for just love and its limitations. My aunt said something like that before too, but I feel like when when it's your purpose and your calling, it's different when that, some people accept, or that's the path that they want, that's what they choose, they know that's what they're destined for. It's not, I don't feel like it's going to be something that's pressed upon you that's like, oh, you desire to have love, or you desire to have a family, you desire children, but oh, and this, you're not going to have that, because I don't feel like it will be anything like that. I feel like some people just kind of don't look at that as their path. It's not a desire in their heart to have that. So I don't feel like God would do that. But as far as these two masculine energies, Spirit showed me like a tarot spread in my mind's eye. I don't remember the king specifically. I believe there was a King of Wands in there. I want to say the King of Cups. I feel like it was the King of Cups and the King of Wands. But it was like a tarot spread in my mind's eye that I saw. And it was two masculines there. And I feel like it's kind of reiterating that. And I also had we had a whole discussion the other night about this. And it's basically that this is the year for divine connections for people. It's very favorable for everyone. And this is not the first time I heard that either, that this year is very favorable for divine unions and stuff like that, for people to come together in divine love. And some people might have a stubborn mate, someone that is stubborn, who is not taking heed to the divine call that Spirit is calling them. Not calling them and rising to the occasion of it. Because the thing again about divine connections, if y'all are familiar with my channel, y'all know this. And if you're not, I'm just gonna say it again. Divine counterparts is about a lot of spiritual work. It's spiritual purpose in it. It is mission in it. It's not just about love and romance and you just go on and just skip-de-doo in the fucking sunflower fields. It's not all about that. It's also about raising the vibration of the planet in a new age way of putting it, to heal others. But before you do that, you have to do the work within yourself. Your person has to do the work within themselves. Meeting each other triggers that work, triggers that healing, triggers your evolution and your growth. It's never meant to stagnate you. It's not supposed to be a connection where you sit pretty and you just get comfortable and that's it. That's not a point of a divine connection. So some people, the reason why some of these people, whether it's a masculine or feminine, the reason why they're not rising to the occasion, because some of them are not ready to evolve. Some of them not ready to awaken. So I feel like with that whole thing, some of you guys might have to walk away from somebody. And it's not that Spirit lied and said this is the one and all of that, but sometimes you got to leave people where they're at. And if this person is not, it's not necessarily them not choosing you, but it's more of them not choosing to listen to what their soul is calling them to do, which is evolve. So I wouldn't say that it's them not choosing you per se. It's not choosing to evolve. So that's pretty much what it is. And with it, it's a lot of work. It's easy to just go with somebody that all y'all do is just argue. You go back and forth with each other. You have sex. Um, and then go back to the routine of it on. You get to just do the same stuff that you do. You don't have to grow. This person is not, um, requiring anything of depth out of you, and vice versa. So of course it's easier to just go towards people like that, or just choose not to deal with anything or anyone at all, and just be like, oh, I'm perfect the way that I am, and blah blah blah, I can just live my life. It's stubbornness, and spirit is saying like, nah. Nah, this person ain't rising to the occasion. We got something better. And the karma is for some, and I've been seeing this a lot too, like, you know how, well, duh, you guys know tarot readings, like they have like little titles and stuff, and their titles usually will be, um this person's gonna be hurt seeing you move on, little titles like that. But I had a discussion with someone, um the other night, and she was basically just saying everything that I've been hearing. And it's not to like, um throw eggs and pies in somebody's face, but it's not to throw eggs and stuff in someone's face and be like, ha ha. But the thing is that we all have, a cause and effect to the choices that we make in life. So if your soul is calling you to do something or to go higher, or calling you, let's say God told you to tell this person a message, and you, because of your stubbornness or your pridefulness or your fear, whatever, you chose not to, and that person needed that message, that kind of falls into your lap. You know what I mean? Because you were assigned to do something. That's what like spiritual responsibility is. That's what spiritual accountability is. That's what being a so-called light worker is, a shadow worker. You have responsibility. That's what being a divine is, right? Because you have, just like the divine spirit, you have divine powers, you have divine authority, but what you do with that really depends on your integrity. It depends on your obedience to your soul, to your spiritual contract. So if this person, let's say spirit told them you're supposed to be with this man or this woman, and they go, oh no, I don't, I can't, because, oh, what if they don't accept me, or their fears get in the way, or the person makes the excuse of, oh no, I can't right now, I'm living my life, oh, I can't do this, and then they decide to just not adhere to that, then unfortunately, for some, their karma is, their cause and effect is seeing you with another man or another woman, happily doing whatever was supposed to go down between the two of you. Because your spiritual path, your spiritual contract is not dependent upon somebody else. It's still going to be carried out if it's meant for you. Um, right. It's about your soul's purpose, your soul's contract. So if you get caught up and stagnated upon what another person was or wasn't supposed to do or supposed to be, you're never going to move forward. Because the assignment, the whole thing is going to play out the way that it's supposed to. It's going to. So for some, of you, that is your situation. Not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But for those of you that this resonates with, unfortunately, it's like, fortunately and unfortunately, it's like if this person is not listening to their soul's calling and their truth, that doesn't fall on your lap. You can't look at it as if, you're missing out on something. No, that person's missing out on something. Not only are they missing up, because when divine counterparts come together, two counterparts of that spirit assigned, to come together to do things and to shift and to grow and to experience beautiful things, divine things together, as well as the whole 3D stuff, live together and all that little extra stuff, however your path is meant to unfold. But they choose to not grow, they choose to not level up, whether it's their wounding, whether it's their fears, whether it's their stubbornness, that's their loss. Because their soul is like, oh, I'm trying to go higher, I want to do some things, and then it's like, Yeah, you can do that on your own. That's the thing too. Like spirit wants you to get to that place within yourself where you're happy within your journey and you're doing what you're supposed to do. But when it comes to a place where you're not even listening to your soul and your ego is telling you, nah, I think that I'm supposed to be doing this. No, you're setting your own self up for failure. So don't look at it as if you're missing out or you're not good enough. This person's missing out, basically, on whatever it was. So if it be that that resonates with you, if it be that that person rises to the occasion, cool. If not, just trust that spirit's not going to leave you hanging, and spirit's always going to do exceedingly and abundantly. I don't know what scripture is. Somebody catch me on that one. But will do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can ask for. Just know that. All right. Angel numbers. For some of you, the numbers 3. Sequences of 3s. 311s, 333, 33s, 12, 12, 21, 21, 11, or 111 could resonate with you guys. 11 sequences, 2s like 222, 22, some even like 22, 22. Then you have the 4s, the 411s. I forgot 211s, 911s, 511s. Those sequences might stand out to you too. 811. What else? 23s, 5, sequences of 5, 14. Might stand out to you. 13. The number 9, sequences of 9 might resonate with you. And somebody just liked a post and their account number was 444. Thank you, Spirit. 444 for some of you might resonate. And I'm looking at, it was a comment. 2 of y'all comments was at 1211. That stood out to me. So that might be a number. And I see 1212 as well. So those angel numbers might resonate with some of you guys. So pay attention to those numbers. Look them up, because we're always going to pay attention to numbers, right? We're always going to see them. We're always going to acknowledge them, but it's more so like doing the further research on that. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull some angel oracle cards. I have not used these cards in I don't know how long, but something led me to use them. Above all you can ask for or think accordingly to the power that works in you. The power that works in you. So we can block what spirit is doing for us, because we'll say, oh no, I can't have. And I can be guilty of this too at times. Oh, I can't have this. Oh, this won't happen. Or just being in fear. Blocking it. Oh. Okay. These cards flew out on the floor and I'm going to take them. I'm familiar with these cards because these are one of my first decks that I ever got. You know how it is when we get too good, we get like higher up in the card game, or just on our spiritual journey when we start dealing with like darker gods and goddesses. We be like, oh no. Oh no. We can't use these. No more, they ain't all that. They too light and fluffy. Like, no, you could never, you know. Sometimes you got to go back to some cards. All right, so we have Beloved One. Beloved One says, with Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So this doesn't always have to be like a romantic soulmate. It could be, you know, people that you're going to partner up with, your soul tribe. But obviously when this came out, I feel like this is romantic, of course. But Spirit is saying that whatever the difficulties and the angels, you have Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel is one of the angels that I do like as well. Pay attention to the feathers that you guys receive around you, and like what was going on at that time that you saw that feather. Maybe you had a thought right before then. Maybe it was like the time or whatever that you came across it. Pay attention to whatever's going on around that time. So it says the worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. So Spirit is helping you get to where you need to be on your spiritual journey and aligning you with the people that you're supposed to be with, and so is your angels. I also feel like too, like for some of you that do resonate with the indigenous ancestors, Native American ancestors as well, they're helping you overcome some challenges and difficulties that could even be in your lineage. Brilliant idea with Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay. Some of you guys are focusing on some plans when it comes to your lifestyle, some type of change or shift that you're desiring to make. Could be career changes, health, your living situation. Could be something with a love relationship that you're being led to take action or do something. Spirit is saying that whatever it is that you're getting, it is divinely inspired. It could even come as a result. Some of you guys, like around when you saw an angel feather, not angel, sorry, bird feather, but I mean, take that as it resonates. I don't know why I said that. Angel feather, I don't know. Take your power back. Okay, so this energy is like very motivational. It's a lot of yellow energy, a lot of solar plexus energy. It's like starting to feel empowered in a new way, starting to feel more confident in yourself, spiritually confident, Godfidence. For some of you, so this card is with Archangel Raziel. It says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. So that scripture that says, where's it at? Go up, scroll up, Brand Nubia, Ephesians 3:20 through 21. God will do exceedingly and abundantly beyond all that you can ask for or think, accordingly to the powers that work within you. So that might resonate with you. Life review. Yeah, this is like lifestyle shifts and changes. That's what I was picking up. And it's also with Archangel Jeremiel. So maybe look him up and see what he do or what he resonates with you at this time in your life. It says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. So yeah, how can I further expand upon this, or what can I do to heal this? Or it's like making a lifestyle change and shift, or certain or specific areas, or maybe all areas of your life. Okay. All right. What else? Yeah. So it's ocean back here. I never noticed that. I never really paid attention, I guess, but it's like an ocean in the back of the cards. So yeah, pay attention to any emotions you have. Archangel Raziel could also be helping you when it comes to your emotional energy. Ground your energy, ground your emotions. Don't allow them to have control or power over you when it comes to your manifestation and things like that. And it kind of goes back to the ocean dream that I had, where the shark ate that family up. And it easily could have been a discouraging thing for me to be like, well, I had dreams of fishes, but then the shark came and ate the family. I guess that's like it's kind of like, in a way, I had to see that, but I chose not to focus on that in the dream. So it was like Spirit saying, don't focus on the things that it appears to be, where it looks like something that you asked for or trying to manifest, bring it to fruition, is not going to happen, or it's not going to manifest. Don't pay attention to that. It's not saying that, you know, don't recognize it, but don't feed into it. Don't give your power away to it, I feel like. Yeah, trust the universe. Trust in the divine. Because there's angelic forces. There's all this energy. There's a lot of clearing that's taking place. I feel like with this card, seems like these auras is like energies of clearing. It's all this energy circulating, all this power that's stirring and building up. There's a card that's flipped upward, and I'm going to take it. If I can get it out. Whoa, expect miracles. This card was flipped upward in the deck. I just pulled it out. Expect miracles. Expect miracles. Open your hands to receive. Open your hands to receive. There's that golden energy. Kind of looks like my roses that I use as our thumbnail. It's pink and yellow auras. Pink and yellow energy. Okay. All right, let's get into some tarot. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels, who love and guide us and assist us. Angels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for your love and guidance. I thank you for your truth, your insight, your love, for this message, for this collective that is meant to receive this. What do you want them to know? What do you want them to know, Holy Spirit? What do you want them to know? Thank you, God, for your love and guidance. Seven of Swords tried to come out. I don't know why I heard sneak attack. Sneak attack. King of Pentacles wanted to bring his ass out. You have the Fool, King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Two of Cups. Spirit, are you going to try to bring this spread to life? That I saw in the Empress. I have a feeling the Spirit's trying to bring this spread to life. Yep, King of Swords. Not the exact kings that I saw, but Spirit's funny. I see you. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make this about love. I love reading. All right. One more. One more. Five of Cups. I'm going to take these two. I want to take these two. The Ace of Wands. Lovers. All right. All right, Spirit, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So that whole insight about the two kings, not the King of Cups or the King of Wands, that might mean something specifically for me. I don't know why I saw that. Spirit is doing. The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So I don't feel like it necessarily has to be that it's a earth sign person versus a air sign person. It's more, these are two different energies. Oh, okay, Spirit, I see what you're saying. Okay. Because I had a vision of the king, what I believe, from what I can remember, because it's like a flash. It was the King of Wands and the King of Cups, I believe. King of Cups comes from a feminine suit. So it is the King of Pentacles. Pentacles are feminine energies. The Wands and the Swords are masculine energies. So this is more, it's an energy of a receptive masculine and one that is more of a dominant masculine energy. So one is very stubborn where one is more receptive. You see what I'm saying? So it's trying to go into that whole thing that I picked up because we expanded upon that a little too long than the other notes that I written down. So I guess Spirit wants to go into that. So let me put these two fellas, these homies, whatever. If this is resonating for a masculine energy within themselves, this could be feminine energies. But I feel like for majority, I'm gonna have to just, it's specific to somebody. This is a story. Spirit is talking about this. So the Seven of Swords came out and I heard sneak attack for some reason. Fool, Three of Swords, Two of Cups. One of these masculines are going to try to come. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to talk down on the King of Swords. I'm not being specific about this. This is not about elements. For some of you, maybe that's for you specifically, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like spirits want me to talk about the energy. The King of Swords is coming across as very arrogant. This deck, obviously the colors are not the traditional tarot colors. And I feel like Spirit led me to use this deck for a reason, because that solar plexus energy is here again. This is someone that's more in their solar plexus. They're about power. So it could be the lower vibrational side of the like the unhealed side of the solar plexus, or the overactive side of it. They're overly confident, they're very cocky. They can be self-centered. Okay, it's a lot, it's showy energy. It's like doing too much, talks too much, talks very loud, everybody look at me, that type of energy. That's what I get from this person. And they're extremely stubborn. They feel like what they say goes, or if it doesn't, it's nothing else above that. That's how this person is. Are they willing to transform and master that? It's really, we can clarify and see, but let's just go off of what we have. And then this king is draped in nothing but green, heart chakra. This is a person that comes from the heart chakra. This is a more stable energy. This is someone that's more giving, more willing to give and receive, because he's a master of the Pentacles. So he's abundant. He has something to bring to the table. He has something to give. His heart space is open. So this is a completely different energy, whether you know who this person is yet or not. These are two different types of energies, is what Spirit is saying. So the Seven of Swords, I feel like if someone's going to try to return back into your life after you freed your energy from them. So pay attention when you freed your energy. You're not even, some of you guys are not even really focused on love, because the Fool is looking ahead. They're not looking at this energy back here, which is the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. They're not thinking about past hurts. They're not thinking about love, or at least not as much as they used to. So some of you guys are not heavily focused on love like that. It's kind of like, because the thing is that God, when they say detach from worrying about love, doesn't mean that you just give up altogether. You just don't give a damn anymore. It means that you balance out the desire, and you're living your life, and you have a healthy desire for it. You're still open to it. You're still receptive to the idea of love and what you want out of it, but you're not obsessing over it. You're not putting all of your energy into it as you once were, or constantly worried or checking up on somebody, or wondering if the one is ever going to find you and all that. You're no longer obsessing. When that happens, once you really get into that energy, the Seven of Swords is like somebody like coming in to distract, or has come in to distract. And I don't know why I heard the sneak attack. When I pulled the Seven of Swords, I heard sneak attack. But someone's not even focused on this. Someone could have healed from a past connection or relationship, or once someone has healed on whatever level their spirit is guiding you to heal past that, you're free. Because you're connected to, I don't know why Spirit's having me read this full like this, but you see how the yellow is in the past? This King of Swords is being put in the past. This is an energy that's being put in the back. So, and the King of Pentacles is kind of wearing the same garment as the Fool. The Fool is draped in green as well. So it's like being in this energy of receptivity and love is putting you on the path towards that. So some of you guys have put this arrogant ass motherfucker, excuse my language, in the back, or you're going to, or you're starting to. And you're walking towards love and receptivity, because you've been working on your heart chakra for a lot of you, and your solar plexus energy. It's a balance of solar plexus and heart chakra energy. Then you have the Empress. This is all about self-love, whether you're a man or woman, whether you call yourself feminine or masculine. This Empress energy represents the self-loving aspect of that part of you, where you're sitting in a position where you are comfortable with yourself. Not comfortable in a way of, oh, I ain't got to do nothing, oh, I'm just perfect, and I don't want to hear what anybody has to say about this or about me, or I ain't trying to change. But it's not that. It's you're at peace with yourself. But the Empress is divine mother energy. So divine mother energy knows that she's constantly giving birth to things. She gives birth. She's also a nurturer. She's a healer, not just of others, but of herself. That's where the balance comes in. It's also that Correction. I correct myself. I got to acknowledge when I'm right and when I'm wrong, and others as well. But it's all about nurturing. It's all about love. So this is the queen that embodies all of the queens, the mind, the body, the soul, the heart, whatever, the passion. She embodies all of that. So whether you're male or female, this is that energy. 5 of Cups. The only reason why this person's coming back is to feed. Someone is going to take inspired action. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't all the way comfortable and confident in what I was picking up with these cards. But for some reason, I did feel like someone is getting the idea to try to, like, come in, like, building up the courage to come towards you. There is that yellow energy again. Trying to build up that courage to come towards you. This seems like a Knight of Swords type of energy. Or Knight of Wands type of energy. Someone that's being impulsive or just feeling inspired or led to. For some of you, this King of Swords can turn into the King of Pentacles. It's possible, but they have to do their work. It's possible. Not for everybody. And that's why I want to clarify this, because you do have the Lover's card. You have the 2 of Cups. There is the divine connection. See, the thing about it is that these two energies, you do have real connections with both. None of the connections were phony or fake per se. The energy was real. Like I said, Spirit called someone. Oh, okay. Let me complete the spread because this is what's... Oh, okay. Makes sense. I'm sorry. Everything is like coming together. I don't know where this is going, y'all. I might sound a little slow. I'm sorry. But you got the Lovers and the 2 of Cups here. So the connections are real. The 2 of Cups is the initial reaction, the initial recognition of a connection. But both parties have to make a decision or choice whether they're going to merge together and walk the path together. They've been called. The angels have called them together, but the Lover's card is also about choices. Someone may be making a choice or move, like they're being inspired by this divine spirit. Get your head out of your ass energy. Whoever's in this lower heart chakra energy, woe is me. I feel like it's a masculine energy that's in this energy, because this feminine is not, or this masculine that's dealing with the lower vibrational feminine energy right now is in their love, the self-love energy. In their self-love energy, and the other person on the other side is like, because you're not giving them no attention. You're not feeding them. They're crying over what is seemingly lost, but little do they know, like, if you just heal, get over that shit, and turn around, there's still 2 cups that still stand. This connection is still there. You got to take action on it, though. Rise to the occasion, whether you're going to make a decision or choose or not. Let's use these cards to clarify. Clarify all these cards in depth. Holy Spirit, I ask that you clarify this. Thank you. Thank you, sis. I need to stop talking down on myself. It's not good. I need to continue to work on that. The Star. The World. These are very beautiful feminine energies. Very beautiful. Queen of Cups. Oh, Yemaya energy is around too. What I see, and you could be a male that's watching this and resonate with this. This is a beautiful energy. Who wouldn't want to see what's up with this? This is a beautiful energy. And it's a place of balance and harmony within self. It's something to look at and be like, wow. Closing cycles out. Completely liberated. Some of you, this is same sex, so I don't want to be like male or female. You know what resonates with you. And then you have the Queen of Cups, which is receptive energy, loving energy, emotional depth. I feel like this queen in this instance is very self-loving. I don't see her as overgiving, a pick-me, a doormat energy. I don't get that from her. This energy is self-love. I have something to give too. I have something to offer as well, but you gotta balance it out too. I gotta save some of this for myself. But there's a lot of healing energy. Something with lilies might resonate with you guys too. 4-leaf clovers. Patchouli. Patchouli, sage. I don't know. Patchouli, sage, lilies, koi fish. There goes the babies. The little fish. It's pink and blue. But I feel that someone's like trying to like come in because they feel this energy on a higher level, like a high vibration, because this is the balance, this is the self-work, and it shows through the Queen of Cups. It's manifesting through the Queen of Cups energy. Reinventing yourself. The star is like, the more you heal, the more you reinvent, the more you level up, the more you evolve, and the world is showing proof of that. This is victory. Chains breaking off, transmutation happening. Like, this is what it's about. What else? Knight of Swords, death. So someone had the initiative and the courage to cut cords with what no longer serves them. This is that overcoming the difficulties card with that big bird. This person's travel, their form of travel is a hawk. Then you have the death card, which gives me Santa Muerte vibes. She's been around a lot too. Kali energy, that dark goddess energy that deals with cutting and releasing and freeing us of our shadows and helping us to annihilate those things that don't serve us or to protect our energy. So the death card, there's a lot of transformation, which is why someone is in the full energy. Someone's no longer weighed down by these specific shadow energies anymore. The Three of Swords, that hurt, that pain, whatever it is in the heart chakra, and not just from this situation or this connection, but prior connections and life experiences as a whole. But that overcoming difficulties card, I feel like, is connected to this Knight of Swords energy with Archangel Raziel. Where is it at? Not this one. This one. This is overcoming, cutting cords, releasing, taking action on freeing yourself. Not these. I almost pulled the Rider-Waite again. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Yes, thank God for healing. Amen. And Ashe. The Four of Cups. Yeah. This was, I'm not getting anything of value. This is the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups. Ooh, look at her. Ooh, her body jewelry. I never noticed this. Her body jewelry is dope. Some of you guys, you know, I feel like y'all good with the adornments and, you know, good with your jewelry pieces. There's some crystals here. So it's like, I'm not receiving anything of value. Some of you get, this is not about material things. Like, maybe this person was giving you something superficial, whether it was like superficial time and energy or attention or buying you gifts or something for some of you, and that just wasn't enough. Like, that wasn't enough to appeal to you, or that's all this person could give you was material things, or give you, you know, like breadcrumbing you basically. So someone had to heal from that energy. Like, I'm not okay with this. Someone seeing that I was accepting breadcrumbs. I'm not okay with that. That's the Four of Cups energy. Clarifying the Three of Swords. So let's clarify the Two of Cups, Holy Spirit. What is the Two of Cups talking about in this instance, in this situation? Oh, wow. She sure is a Cancer. Okay, come up. 10 of Cups. So there's a lot of love. That's the thing. And that could be what was a little bit challenging for some, was the fact that there was a lot of love, or someone had the vision when they recognize, when you recognize this person and they recognize you, whatever soul contact you guys had, there was it was a feeling of a promise was ahead. Like, I could really do this with this person. We can have such and such together. You felt all of this. Some of you guys, you visioned this. You were able to foresee this. Spirit gave you the download and gave the person the download. I could be happy with this person. This person feels like home to me. I see myself with this individual. The oceans is something with the ocean. I keep noticing, I keep seeing that reference to the oceans. But it's like I could see this on the horizon. I could see this being something beautiful, us manifest something. I could see this. So that might be for some of you what was a hold or what could be challenging. Yeah, they're mermaid people. They have fins. The whole suit of cups is mermaids in this deck. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress, Holy Spirit, in this instance. Empress. The Eight of Pentacles. This is the work. This is why I could show up as the Empress or the Emperor, however you want to put it. I will say the Empress because the Empress represents that self-love, the abundance part of self, the nurturing, the love, that home energy, that inner and outer beauty manifests itself. That glow. You know how they say women, when they're pregnant, they got that glow? Well, this is that divine glow that men and women have. And this is as a result of doing your work. Eight of Pentacles. Transmutation. Being through the fire. Like, this isn't easy. This is work. This is Virgo energy. So it's like that perfectionism, that hard work, that paid attention to details, paying attention to yourself, what's going on with me. Like doing the dirty work, getting your hands dirty. Five of Cups. Why is this person in this Five of Cups energy, Holy Spirit? Can you please clarify the Five of Cups? Nine of Cups. Because someone is self-fulfilled over here. This is what Spirit is saying. Like, remember how I was saying when it comes to love and stuff like that with the Fool card was when you're not really, you still have love, your wishes. This is an energy of being emotionally fulfilled or being emotionally grateful. Like, okay, I don't have what I want exactly right now, but I'm cool with what God has in my life right now. I'm happy with that, or I'm content, I'm okay. Like, yeah, I do want it. I do yearn for my Ten of Cups. I do want it because I can see it, I can sense it, I can taste it, or I can visualize it. But I'm cool. She's like in a childlike energy. She's swinging. Some of you guys work with flower energies, or maybe some of you guys might need to buy yourself some flowers, to work on some flower therapy. Just have it somewhere around you at home, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, or do a flower bath, a floral bath, or something like that. Or, if you got some flower, some candles, some scented, something with flower therapy, or just being out in nature is very healing. Especially if you guys are Cancer Virgos, you're on the cusp of being a Virgo Cancer, or Cancer Virgo, excuse me. This could be very therapeutic for you. But I feel like for the Five of Cups energy, this person, it also could be that this person is really lacking that fulfillment, emotional fulfillment within self, because they're looking towards other people to give that to them. They're looking at the Three of Cups. Three of Cups represents like social energy, platonic energy. This person's looking towards outer sources, outer connections and relationships to fill their cup, but they're not filling up their own cup. There's a lack of imbalance. And I don't want to get too, like, I'm not trying to come down on this other person and make you like this glorified person, but you deserve it right now. So I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna just say it as it is. Because this isn't to appease your ego. I'm just keeping it real. The energy that I pick up from this person is that they're over here looking at other energies, these karmic energies, these fake lovers, these fake men, fake women or whatever, toxic feminines, toxic masculine relationships to fulfill them, and they're not getting that, and they're ignoring the connection that Spirit put in front of them. Because Spirit is saying, look, I didn't even notice this. I'm getting into these because these are new. So I'm learning the cards, intuitively learning them. Two of Cups is right in front of this couple. And all these other funky ass cups in the back, they don't mean anything. So what is that? 8 cups in the back? Yeah, because you got 10 cups. 2 of Cups is up here, and these are 8 cups. 8 of Cups, leaving what doesn't serve you behind. Detaching. detached. We're focusing on these 2 cups. We're focusing on what we have together, what we've been called to together, what we both saw in each other. That's where our focus is. That's how it should be. But this person over here is just all caught up in this. Some of you guys, I hate saying they're third-party energies. So third-party energies in this instance, yes, I do mean another man or another woman in the mix. Like, I do mean that this time, not family and friends. For some of them, yeah, that's part of it. But for majority of you, that didn't work out. I'm going to just keep it 100. That did not work out. And instead of focusing on what spirit put in front of them and presenting to them, they didn't choose that. So this person's not fulfilled within themselves. They're not emotionally happy. And as a result, they see you as that. I don't care what they're projecting on social media or whatever y'all be looking at. I don't care what they be projecting. That's not real. You see how he's wearing nothing but like, he doing too much. Like, yeah, I get you gotta coordinate. Like, he ain't even coordinating. This is too much coordination. You know how some people, like, they get so, like, they wearing Gucci and they're Gucci down, like, it's just too much. Like, they got a Gucci belt on, they got a Gucci t-shirt on, they got Gucci jeans on, Gucci sneakers on, or Gucci bag, Gucci heels. Just doing too much. That's what this, it's like, it's just too much. Like, it's just way too much. Almost to the point where it's not classy, it's ghetto. Like, it just doesn't make sense. That's why they're just, it's too much. And that's how you know, like, if you gotta overemphasize and be like, yeah, I'm doing this, you know, I just got this, yeah, I just landed this such and such. But like, they just do too much, and it's just like, you're overcompensating. Not in their jewelry box. Like, you see how, because the Empress, she's fly. I mean, she got hella pieces on, but it's like, it goes, it matches. She's not doing too much. Her energy, she know how to make it flow. The Empress, same thing. Empress knows how to make it flow. You got 2 Empresses here. They're too much. And that is your aura, Fendi. Yeah, they're doing too much energetically. And if you guys are empaths, you can see right through that. Be like, you could, where it's at is in the eyes. Where do you see the revealing? It's in the eyes. They could even be smiling in your face or on Snapchat, whatever. I don't give a damn what it is. They could be smiling, but the story is in the eyes. That's what's going to tell you where they're at. The eyes will give it away. All right, Ace of Wands. King of Wands. Yeah, somebody about to get the big dick energy. Here's the King of Wands that we was getting in the vision, but they're going to get that big dick energy, the big balls, or, you know, the big, you know, kitty cat energy, Black Panther feminine energy, and then be like, okay, well, I might step up to the plate. I might do something. All right. Lover's card. And I like this King of Wands because you remember how I was saying, like, the King of Wands and the King of Wands in the Rider-Waite is like what I imagine as being the Gucci all over, Gucci down, everything, not in a classy way, but like in a ghetto way, in a, you know, just doing too much way. But he actually looks nice with his jewels. Like, he's, you know, he's showing it off, though. You see how he going like this? Like, I want you to see my watch. Maybe this person is a watch person or a ring person. They like to show off their jewelry. He's royalty, but he still got a little stank on it. I see him. Maybe I'm seeing the shadow version of him, but we get it. The lovers. The lovers. Dun, 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 dun. Stop. I knew I was going to get a little conflicted. Okay, I'm going to experience it. No, take all that shit. I'm going to take all that shit. Okay, we're going to take all of it. Okay. Oh, you sneaky motherfucker. I see why. Oh. Okay? I can read this 2 different ways. So, Spirit is very, 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 very clever. Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Who do we have here? King who? And King who? We have a match for each of these heifers, don't we? Well, I'm not calling y'all heifers. That's just my lingo, but one of these heifers is a heifer. I'm reading this 2 ways. This person is the little cocky person, the cocky, I'm, you know, just too much doing, you know, everything under the sun to just do something. Ace of Swords energy. Someone has got, because I'm clarifying the Lovers, someone has gotten clarity about another toxic feminine energy. And I love my Queen of Swords because she's powerful, but I'm seeing her in the shadow right now as I'm reading it. There's a match for this King of Swords in when he's in his fuckery. When he's in that energy, so, oh, I can match you. I could do one better. I'm toxic. I talk shit. You know, I cuss you out, blah, blah, blah. I might even throw hands on you, bite you, scratch you. That type of toxic feminine energy. I can match that. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who's giving, could be very loving, very nurturing, complete opposite of this. This is overly masculine in her shadow. Like I said, I love Queen of Swords, but in her shadow, she is a bitch. Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie J, toxic. That type of toxic. So they match each other in their lower vibration, but this person was like, oh, this person matches me if I'm in my King of Pentacles energy, if I'm in that receptive energy, in my heart chakra energy, this person matches that. I can have that. This person brings me balance, temperance. This person brings balance into my life. Someone's getting the memo. Someone's getting the message. Someone's feeling convicted by spirit, by their angels, by their high council. Like, Mother Trucker, you know better. And then on the other side of this is that if this person don't step up to the plate and they stay in that fuck boy, fuck girl energy, toxicity, they want to stay prideful. Oh, I know everything. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to shift. I don't need to change. Yeah, keep talking, because spirit is going to align this person with somebody else that is receptive, that matches their energy, where there is balance, where there is harmony, commitment, love, honor, integrity. Keep talking. So if that person wants to choose the energy, that's what's going to happen. But on the other side of it, it's like, even still, this person, I guarantee you, because the King of Swords knows things, but when he's stubborn like this, he chooses not to. He chooses to be like that. Or the Queen of Swords, we could flip it as the Queen of Swords for some of you that resonate with this, with feminine. They know better, but they choose to go about things in their own way, in their shadow. Okay? So this is somebody realizing that there's someone that will give this to me, that is stable, that is grounded, someone that I can build longevity with. They have a lot to offer back there. There's a lot of growth there's a lot of potential back there. A lot of longevity, and realizing that. But are they going to take action? We'll see. Because Spirit's calling them to it. Are they going to be confident? We'll see. We'll see. Her hairdress is dope. Can we just, like, give us a round of applause for this feminine's crown? This is dope. But she's in reverse as I'm reading her. She's in reverse right now. But yeah, how I'm seeing this is these are 2 matches, because he's toxic. How I'm reading him, he's toxic. So this is his match when he's in that energy. Till he wisens up, of course. But other than that, As the world turns looking ass. Is he going to get the point? We don't know. Let's pull some Lenormand and let's see what else Spirit wants to say. And then we're going to leave this spread alone because this was very telling. Very, very telling. Very synchronistic. Yeah, that was interesting. Wait, I wanted to see what was at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot card. The Tower. Yeah, someone might get the notion that they need to stop playing. Someone might get the notion. Chariot. Look at the Huskies. They're so cute. And the Tower. Wake up call. Someone might. Maybe so. Maybe not. Depends on your person. Depends on where you guys are at within your journey. But don't look back, though, because the Fool was definitely not looking backwards. The Fool was keeping it going, keeping it pushing. Holy Spirit, I thank you. I thank you for your love and guidance, your truth. Thank you for your truth, your love, your guidance, your clarity. I pray that this message has delivered someone, has gave them clarity, gave them peace, confirmation, revelation, that it shifts energy, that it moves energy in the right direction. All blockages are removed. All spiritual blessings and doors are open. The road is open for blessings and abundance so that someone can see that their path is open and walk towards that path. Thank you, God. The key. Scythe. I always say that wrong, but it's a sword thingy thing. The child. There's the babies. There's the baby stork. The house. Oh, I see where this is going. The anchor. The rider. The heart. I'm done. What is that? What is that? Y'all see that shit or am I tripping? This is the yellow brick road. This is the crossroads. This is the road opener. We gonna leave it at that. What's at the top? The cross. Your spiritual path. I don't see this because I know that sometimes these cards are quote unquote negative cards, and in the Lenormand these will be considered like negative cards, but I don't see it as that. The path is not easy, and it has not been easy, but Spirit is like telling you with this, the key here is release. Cut cords what no longer serves you. That is your knowledge. That is your wisdom. This is that high priestess energy. You know what you need to cut out. Be open for correction. Be open. And Black Star, yeah, be open to forgive yourself. Because this message, and I prayed that too, that somebody will get free. Somebody will get peace. Someone will get clarity. Free. Free yourself. That's the Empress energy. Having compassion with yourself. To correct yourself. So in choosing self, so you have the key and the I don't know how to say this, scythe, I think it's a scythe. To cut cords, this is like in the death card. So this is about endings, rebirth, transformation, cutting out what no longer serves you so you can come as a child. That's for some of you too. Coming as a child so that your arrival, your blessing, your promise can arrive. For some of you, it is a baby. You're not doing all this spiritual work just for yourself. You're doing this for your future generations. You're not doing it just for you. And there is a baby coming. That is a baby omen. The child in the stork, what? That's a blessing. That Spirit is telling you there's a baby coming. For some of you guys, it's a male child that will be an air sign. Some of you guys will give birth to girls. 2 babies. Whether they're twins or there's 2, separate births, but 2 babies. Then you have a house. The house and the stork. The house and the stork are both King and Queen of Hearts. So this is a promise of the feminine energy giving birth to certain things. the house. This is the stability, the feminine giving birth, bringing in. That's the Empress energy, and the house is the house is the Emperor energy, the established, this groundwork, stability. The house and the anchor. These are both stable cards. They represent longevity, something that lasts. But don't allow things to weigh you down either, because underneath the scythe is the anchor. Don't allow things that no longer serve you to keep you stuck and stagnant. Release what doesn't serve you. And then if it's in the mind, release that. The writer says that somebody is coming in. Whether it's the person you have on your mind, this type of energy right here, we don't want to, he's not only a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. That's not what this is. Not for everybody, at least. We're just talking about the energy. So you have the rider coming in. He has that same symbol as that's in the Two of Cups. So this person is trying to reconnect with that soul recognition, trying to reconnect with that promise that was given to them, that vision that they had. And for others, this is someone that's coming to match that energy. Someone that has the same type of frequency and energy as you. This also looks like the Page and the Six of Wands. The Page of Wands and the Six of Wands energy with the Knight of Cups horse. So it's love and emotion, it's passion behind this. But if it's not that person, it's someone better. Someone that's coming to match your energy. This is love. Love is the drive. True, authentic, unconditional love is the drive, is the pull, is the initiation. Because somebody's ready to do the groundwork, and the scenery is of the Knight of Pentacles energy. So someone's willing to do the work. So some of you guys, the rider does represent a message. It could be a message of love. If the letter was here, even more so, but I feel like this is someone getting the hint, getting the message within themselves that they want to move towards this. Does that mean that for everybody, what is guaranteed, if it's not that person, it is somebody else better? If he cannot transmute, or she, whoever, cannot transmute themselves into this energy, there's someone that has this energy. That's point blank, period. And there's heart, there's home, there's love at the end of it. Stay dedicated to the path, which is your purpose, your path, where Spirit's calling you to go. You can't get stagnant. You got to think of the lover, not the lover, sorry. You got to think of the Fool and the Empress card in the other spread. You cannot stay stagnant. You have to stay dedicated. You have to stay faithful to your journey. Your path is open. Some of you guys are at a crossroads. Some of this energy can be heavy for some of you. Not everybody. Some of you have let go of the heavy weight, or you're continuing to cut cords with it. Because you're giving birth to yourself. You're giving birth to new conditions, new energies. The Stork has the background of the Ten of Cups, I believe. So that is what you're giving birth to as the Queen of Hearts, as the Queen of Cups. Whether you're male or female, we all have feminine and masculine attributes. Your feminine side of self is giving birth to new conditions, new energies, new you. And creating in your masculine energy, because you got to have balance within yourself, creating stability for yourself, whether this is an actual home or a more stable home life environment, or just more stability in your life, period. Remember the life review card. So every card that we pulled is all lining up, like almost every single card, if not all of them. You have the life review card, overcoming difficulties card. Your angels are helping you to heal or to bring together a divine connection, a soul connection. And Spirit is saying to act upon the new ideas that you have, because they are going to bring a lot of blessings for you. So everything is... There's a parade. They having parades during COVID. Yeah. So focus on your path, your journey, your healing, whatever you're supposed to release and let go of at this time, and continue to move forward, because what is going to align with you, and I'm not just talking about love only, whatever is meant to align with you, whatever is meant for you on your journey, your path, you're going to come to that naturally. It's just a natural thing. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. Let it happen. All right, so that was our reading for this evening. Not the MAGA people. Oh, so they out there with no mask. Anyway, much love as always. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, contact me. I hope this message brought you guys peace. In case you need confirmation or clarity about this, you guys can, book a personal reading. You guys can email me if you guys have any questions about my services and things like that. And I'll catch you guys soon. Much love as always. You guys have a blessed rest of your day, your night, your evening, wherever you're at watching this or whenever you're watching this. And I'll catch you soon. Much love.